What's up, YouTube? How we doing? Yes. What's up, y'all? We have a very special treat on our hands. Ariana Grande, Miss Ariana Big, has graced us with an actual deluxe of Eternal Sunshine. Not a slightly deluxe with like remix songs. We have new songs. And to top it off, we have an accompanying visual. I miss when artists release visuals. I love a visual. We are here with Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Brighter Days Ahead, and we have 5-ish, 6-ish new songs. Intro, End of the World Extended Version, Twilight Zone, Warm, Dandelion, Past Life, and Hampstead. There's really nothing else to say. I want to get into these songs ASAP. I already saw people talking about it on the internet saying that we're getting different types of eras from Ariana. We're getting Trappiana.
Yeah.
I know I love pop Trappiana. You hear what type of music plays at the beginning of my videos for every video. It hasn't changed since. Hasn't changed since. Follow me on my social medias here and link down in the description below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course click that notification bell for me. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're getting the edited version, but still a great reaction nonetheless. And if you're watching this on Patreon, you get the full thing, no cuts in the music. I might give the whole thing to YouTube. And I only say that because there's a visual, and then Patreon will get the full visual, and YouTube you gotta cover the visual. They don't play about the visuals and stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna record, and then I'll figure out what I want to do editing wise. But we have 6 songs to get into. There's really nothing else to say. Here we go with intro, End of the World Extended. All right, let's start it. Supernatural noises.
How can I tell if I'm in the right relationship? Aren't you really supposed to know that shit? Feel it in your bones and own that shit. If the sun refused to shine,
The ooze in the back. Get me every time.
would you be the one on mine? Please
Ooh.
me no mind. Will you see things through mine? Can't you sense me? I've been right here all this time.
Almost like a notice me. What do I have to do for you to notice me? I got to literally jump into your skin. I can wear your skin over mine. Your skull a cap. Your teeth as confetti. Your sternum my bedazzled cane. I don't know the order in which it's supposed to be said, but you get the gist. That's what I gotta do for you to notice me.
Would you still be here thinking before asking?
Oh, she's going in depth on what she touched on lightly in the original version.
Still unpacking.
Oh wow, she's really going in depth. Would you still be here pretending you still like me? Pretending you don't regret not thinking before asking. Now you're long gone in Cali. Oh me, I'm still unpacking. And I love that wordplay. This person has moved on, is in California, and she's still unpacking. Like, obviously she's talking mentally, but like you could use that double entendre. She's still unpacking in the place where she thought she was gonna spend the rest of her life with this person while he's gone. All these boxes to start our new life, and I still gotta unpack. And you living your own life now. Yeah, she's a writer. And I think I saw somewhere that she wrote these songs completely by herself. Well, no, I'm saying other lyricists. Like I'm saying someone named Aaron Paris, Nick Lee, and Shintaro Yasuda, I think is how you pronounce that. So maybe it's not completely self-written. Or maybe they help with like the structure of the song, but the lyrics themselves were written by just her. I don't know. Because songwriting and lyricism is so much more than just like words. It could be vocal structure or song structure. Like maybe you move this part to right here. And if that person was in the room and gave Ariana that idea, she most likely would have credited them. That's why I don't like when people use the writing and credits thing against Beyonce specifically, because they only use that argument against her. I really never see it with anybody else. We could be working on a song and you could say, Dev, how about you just put this right here? And I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't like that idea. I don't want to do that. Thank you, viewer, for helping me, though. I would still credit viewer because viewer is contributing to ideas, even if I didn't go with it. Like, it would make 0 sense to be like, you didn't help. You just gave me stuff that I didn't use, so you're not getting credited. Like, that's very mean-spirited. I know there probably are artists like that, but I feel like if you're in the room and you're trying to put in effort, if you're actually contributing, you should get credited, even if the ideas are not being used. Okay, that's my tangent on writing. Back into it.
Because you broke my
shit.
I wish I could unleash it, so I did.
I love how she can make such a beautiful sounding song be so dark lyrically. To me, I am the bad guy because I'd already grieved you. Like, you're already gone. You're still here, like you're physically next to me, but mentally I've checked you out. So when you actually do leave, it'll hurt a little less. And I love how she goes from I do need you, I did. I wish I could unneed you, so I did. She did the work to kind of, maybe not in these earlier moments, healthily get rid of this person or healthily move on from this person. But like, I like that this album shows a healing process in general. At the beginning, it was a little rocky, a little toxic. And I like that we kind of, at the end of the album, or for the start of this deluxe version, we kind of get reminded about that. Like, we're back at the beginning stages. I love an artist. Here we go, track number 15, Twilight Zone. Now, this is new. This is real new. Let me pull up these lyrics. Oh, I love that melody. It gives, we can't be friends.
Did I dream the whole thing? Was I just a nightmare?
This is We Can't Be Friends. Do y'all not hear that? Ooh, I'm gonna love this. And I'm already thinking about ways she can put We Can't Be Friends and Twilight Zone together, like for a little live mashup whenever we get a live tour performance. We can't be friends, but I like to just pretend.
Did I dream the whole thing? Was I just a nightmare? Stuck in the twilight zone. Is this a black and white scene? If so, then I'm in the gray one.
You're not even who I thought you were.
Does she know you're not who you say you are? 'Cause I might give her a call. Or was that just not me at all?
And that's the crazy part. This person being so completely different than you thought they were, to the point that you start looking for excuses for them and you start blaming yourself. Or was I just not me at all? Like, was I not being in my right mind that I thought you were different? Or were you actually different and not treating me right and treating me fairly? Like, that's crazy.
And it's not like I'm still over you. It's so strange, 'cause I never done. You haven't. It's
Ooh, you happened?
I'll change a thing, 'cause I'm right here where I'm meant to be. Sometimes I just can't believe you happened.
And now you're gone. Like, you just happened. That's it. Reducing it down to you happened is crazy. It's not funny, but it is.
Are we just mistaken? Disguise our intentions. Why do I still protect you? Pretend these songs aren't about you.
Because if she really wanted to go off, she could.
Might be the last one.
She could.
Or was I just not be hidden? And it's not like I'm still on over.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just can't believe you happened. It's not like I ever changed a thing.
Ooh, I love the vocals, the background vocals.
You happened. It's not like I don't. Not that I miss you, I don't.
Ooh, it's almost. I love how like the harmony is like coming in, like ta ta ta. Like it's coming in, I don't know how to explain it, but the way the harmony is kind of sporadically, like they're just like punches of a harmony and then coming out. I love that. And she's done that a few times. I'm pretty sure she did it on Eternal Sunshine. Like the original album. Yeah.
Not that I miss you, it's so strange. Not that I miss you, I don't. Sometimes I just can't believe you happened.
Yeah. Sonically, this sounds like We Can't Be Friends. I will say, I think I like the vocals on this maybe a little more. I don't know. This is fresh and new, and every time we get something fresh and new, we automatically assume that it's better because it's fresh and new, but we really got to sit with it. But I do like the background vocals, and there's something about it that's almost a little brandy coated. There's a few vocal moments that she has on this specific album, obviously aside from The Boy Is Mine, that's like a direct reference, where she like stacks her vocals and it's very soft and buttery, almost like Brandy's. One thing she's gonna do is stack a harmony, stack a vocal. The way she vocally structures her songs, one of one. Here we go with track 16, Warm.
I can find my way, never needed anybody to stay.
Ooh, dancey, upbeat, fun. I like how this deluxe part of the album is kind of like rehashing what the original album already put her through and put us through as listeners, but like condensed. But also, it's not being like, I don't want to say completely rehashed in terms of like it's nothing new. I will say she is going more in depth. I feel like she's feeling more okay to kind of drag him, like be more open about what he did or what they experienced together. But if there's still a little bit of protection there. Like if she really wanted to let loose, she could let loose, but she hasn't done that. And I don't think she ever will because that's just not the type of person that she is. But I like that we're getting like a retelling of the story, but a little more intense, but also condensed. And I'm liking this beat. I can find my way, never needed anybody to stay.
I'll be high in the atmosphere, 'cause I'm cool on my own.
Ooh.
But it's warm in your arms. Can you hold the space I require, or will you turn the page? The page.
This song is like a direct reference, not reference, but like a direct parallel to Don't Want to Break Up Again. She says, I fall asleep crying, the TV, like she's crying in a negative way, and it's not being like thought upon by him. He doesn't care. Okay, but in this song, she says, because it's nice to unravel, tears how they travel, happy ones tonight, where like this time when she's crying in a new situation where she can unravel, let her guard down, and be emotional, where this person can support her instead of ignoring her, turning up the TV. Like, she feels safe in this person's arms. She can let her guard down, which was something she could completely not do and Don't Want to Break Up Again. So it kind of like flipped. We did a 180. Come on. Come on, Bridge.
On my lips, this is your invitation. If you dare, meet me up here. Meet me up here. Invitation. If you dare, meet me up here. Meet me up here. There's
Come on.
only this, 'cause I'm cold.
Oh, that's gonna be, Warm is gonna be one of those earworms where like it's already good from the start, but I know later down the line, this is gonna be the track that gets in here and it won't come out. I already know it. I can feel it. I kind of have a good gut feeling about when a song is gonna be an earworm later down the line. There's gotta be an initial catch to it, but also not like immediately the best. The Patreon version is already up, and in the short time between the Patreon version being uploaded and me currently editing the YouTube version for y'all, Warm is hands down my favorite song at the moment. That turnaround time was crazy. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to happen this soon. It crept up on me. I went to the gym today, and I kept doing the little background that she does. Warm is that one. Yeah.
You're making a video right now, aren't you?
I am.
Oh. Well, so we're not watching a movie. You're a liar on YouTube.
We didn't say we were watching a movie today.
I thought we did. Didn't you say something?
I said movie night on Friday.
You didn't say Friday. I don't know if she said Friday.
I'm a terrible witness because I forget everything. I'm like Dory, but
Maybe you did say Friday, but I was probably on the way to work, so I wasn't listening. And she was on FaceTime, and she asked me about soy sauce or sweet chili.
Oh wow, Devin, you're a liar on YouTube. You recording right now?
I am recording.
Tell your fans you're a fibber.
Oh.
And a storyteller. We couldn't say
You guys
that.
hearing this?
Little kids. So
You hearing that right now?
Fibber and storyteller.
Are you hearing that right now?
Hey.
Hey.
The whole thing's canceled.
Okay, we're done. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You can already tell, like, I know when a song is gonna be an earworm for me if it has that initial good catchiness, but it's also like not the best song to where I'm gonna give it its attention right away. Like in my head, I like Twilight Zone more off the first listen. But this has a very catchy beat and the melodies are very nice and catchy. And the song actually has a warm feeling too, which I'm almost certain she did on purpose. So I know this is gonna creep back up and be really, really catchy later on. Before we move on, I wanna say about this song, I like that she is not, adjusting isn't the right word, but she's not transforming into anybody else's perfect Ariana Grande. She said, I'm cool on my own. I've done the necessary healing to be confident in myself and love myself and be proud of myself to where I'm up here and this is the level that I'm at. You can stay down here if you want to, but if you really want to get on my level and reach with me, I'm above the exosphere. Is that what she says? If you dare meet me there, I'll be higher than the exosphere. So I've done the necessary work to be here where I am. And I would love if you could join me. But if you can't, that's fine. I'm good up here by myself. I won't come down for you though. I won't change myself to be on your level. I won't change myself to make you more proud of me or make you like me more. I'm not doing that anymore. I've done that in the past. I like that this song explains that. Like she's comfortable on her own, but she would love to be warm in your arms. But that's not a necessity at this point, period. Big girl shit. Here we go with track 17, Dandelion. Trumpet! Or some horned instrument. Oh! Oh! Ooh! 808. Don't play with me right now with this 808. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know I gotta start this over. I'm so sorry. This is nice. Yep. I need this lodged into my veins.
What I say what I mean.
Ooh!
These are the boys, the one in the same. I'm trying to say, I want you to stay. I got what you need. And yes, I promise. If I'm being honest, you can get anything you like. Can't you see how I know my love?
Hey!
Just don't promise. I'll be a dandelion.
Because of the legend or like what we were taught as kids, and I don't think everybody knows. I wonder if everybody had the same childhood. I know it's a common thing, but like, is it common around the entire world or is this a US thing only? Anyways, dandelions have a bunch of little seed petals that are very like very delicate to the point where you can blow and they fly off. And it's like you're supposed to make a wish as you blow and your wish should come true. Now she's using it in this song like, tell me what you like. I don't wanna waste no time, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I thought of the greatest pop trap song of all time, but I just thought of it.
If I'm being honest, you can get anything you like. Got
That harmony?
your wishes. You can get anything
can't compete with it, don't compare, they not like me, they want to be me. They want the recipe for my nachos. They won't get it.
Just leave it here with me, let's get dirty, dirty. I got what you need.
With some snap?
If I'm being honest.
I might be reaching. I might be thinking too far into this, but I was trying to think like what's another song where like snaps were very prominent? And just like magic from Positions.
Just like magic, just like magic. Middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. Ay.
Middle finger to my thumb and then I snap it. She gets what she wants because she attracts it. You get it. Bada bing, bada boom. I like how snaps all of a sudden became very prominent here because she's talking about this boy. He can get what he wants if he attracts it, if he wishes for it well enough. And just like magic, Ariana is going to make his wishes come true.
Yeah.
I might be reaching, but I just like how the snaps are applied to both of the songs, and it's almost like tell me what your dreams are, tell me what your wishes are, your fantasies, and they'll come true. And they both are snappy snap moments.
Well, yes.
I might be reaching, but I stretch very.
You can get anything you like. I'll be a dandelion.
Oh,
I'm just being, no, I'm not your hostess. And yes, I promise. If I'm being honest, you can get anything you like. Got me like, what's your wish list? You can get anything you like. I'll be a dandelion.
period. Now this song, although it was good, is my least favorite out of the new ones. But let me tell you why. I like the beat. I like Ariana's vocal. I don't necessarily think they meshed well together, and I don't know if it's from a production standpoint or if it's from like how she wrote the beat. There's something about Eternal Sunshine, and even Positions a little bit, but Eternal Sunshine a lot more, where like songs are very soft sounding. The trap songs on Thank You Next, or even Sweetener, or even before, are the production, and maybe it's an engineering, mixing, mastering thing, but they just sound a lot more like boom ba in your face. This is like a quiet pop trap song. And Eternal Sunshine, the song, was even like that. So it's not just like this is a standout song that does it. It's all throughout this album specifically, and this is just the style in which she sings and produces now. But like, you go to one of her earlier pop trap songs, you don't get that quietness. Like, Bad Idea is a good pop trap. Well, it's more pop, but you know how like loud? And that's just at the beginning of the song. And she always revs it up towards the ending. Like, something about the production just seems louder in your face, whereas Eternal Sunshine in general, everything's a bit softer, pillowed. I don't know how to explain it. The trap songs are not hitting like full force trap songs like they used to in the past. Like, even Break Up With Your Girlfriend, On Board. Like, that was a more in-your-face trap beat. For some reason, everything is just like muffled. And muffled isn't the right word because it's very clear. Like, you can clearly hear it. But just like soften. And maybe that's just a personal thing that I wish wasn't a change. But like, it doesn't make or break the music. The songs are very much still high quality. The songs are very much still nice and fun to listen to. But that's just one thing that I wish I could bring back, was like the old type of production, the louder type of production. Here we go with track 18, Past Life. Oh, I'm on the wrong album. Past Life.
Woke up with a ghost on my
Ooh.
kissed by the passing of time. Rhythms of the night consume my body. Just let the music confiscate my soul. And the stranger always wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. Might fuck around and I'll make my
gymnastics in the strings. And there was a little bit of swing to it.
I used to think you were the medicine, but you were just cold blue and you were thinking it already.
I used to think you were the medicine, but you were just cold blue. Doesn't that mean like you're dying? Or like you're losing oxygen? I've heard Code Blue in Grey's Anatomy before. Now I'm not an expert, but I could save a life from watching that show. I know it. Like I really just know I could save a life. You get a trach and go, and then you give them some air. Yup. Me being like, I know exactly what you need. Lay down. You put a straw in there. Boom, you can breathe. They're like, sir, I just only broke my elbow. Oh. She thought this person was healing her. Whole time they were sucking the life out of her. That's what I was trying to get to. I love the way she's, and I'm gonna try to remember to talk about this at the end of the actual reaction, but I love the way she's writing in a newer perspective. I always wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. She's in the position of power. She's fine or in a healthier space to where it's not like, I wonder what would happen if you left me and if I lost you. No, I wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. You just lost the prize. I always wondered what would happen if I let you do that. Big boss energy. I love it. Hey. Melting pot of vocals and harmonies coming in and out.
Always wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. Always wonder what would happen if I let myself be.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The beats on here, pretty fire, my guy.
Always wonder what would happen if I let you lose me. Always wonder what would happen if I let myself be more fine, leave it in the past. But again, fine, leave it in the past. But again, just the same, just the same.
So I have a question for y'all. If we had to give each song, I guess I can ask this at the end. Putting a pin in it, I'm gonna forget, I know it. But I'm gonna try to keep that pin up there and ask the question. But I do wanna ask for this song specifically. Is this song Dangerous Woman vibes? Is this song giving Dangerous Woman era? Let me know. For this song, like, I don't wanna say she's numb to everything that she's been through, but clearly she's learned to have a healthier relationship with herself to the point that she literally is not letting anybody fuck up her spirit, fuck up her energy, phase her at all. And I love it. She's literally letting us know that she's above it. She's elevating her expectations. Again, kind of like Warm. You need to get up on my level. Come above the exosphere and you can find me. You just got to look in the right spaces. But I'm also completely okay with not just leaving you in the past life, dipping on you, forgetting you exist, forgetting our experiences together, and starting over. Like, she's able to do that just so casually and so cool. And again, you could look at it like, oh, that's not really healthy, but considering what she's sang in the past, like these previous songs, she definitely is aware to think and do these things in a healthier manner instead of it being considered toxic, in my personal opinion. That's why I'm like, I love the way she's writing on these newer songs, because it's literally a parallel to the first part of the album, but it is much deeper because she's able to reflect in a brighter way. Brighter days ahead. Exactly. We have one more song. It's called Hampstead, and I believe this is somewhere in the UK. Hampstead. If I'm thinking about the right place. I've heard this name before. Hampstead is an area in London, England. Period. Let's get into it.
I left my heart at a
She's talking about the audience, right? Yep.
The doors are closed with lights.
And to be more specific, not necessarily her audience in terms of like fans, but the people who exactly are not. The bloggers and everybody who speculated things about her and her relationships, whether it was a past relationship or the current relationship. That was for them. That was a you're dumb because you really think you got it all figured out and you have no clue.
Inside and all the while, there's no one home, you're still outside. What's wrong with a little bit of poison? Tell me, I would rather feel everything than nothing. I'd rather be seen alive than dying by your point of view. I do.
Not the I do's reminding me of a wedding, but more importantly, I'd rather be seen and alive than dying by your point of view. I'm not gonna cry. One, that's a sad lyric because POV is one of my favorite songs of hers of all time. So it sucks that like this is the juxtaposition to that. Like this juxtaposes the thought of I'd rather see me from your point of view. Like I want to love me the way you love me. And damn, here we are, that song being about a completely different relationship. And she's like, I do not want to die by your point of view. I don't even want to think about how I'm being perceived by you. And obviously I think, yes, this could be in relation to her actual relationship, but I really think this song is like aimed at all the speculators and naysayers. She does not care what those people think about her. She don't care about the point of view of that person or of that audience, of that group of people. But still, I don't like that reference because now it kind of cancels out. Like PEMDAS, it cancels out and it makes POV not as happy, loving, amazing. But I still gotta remember like it's happy, loving, amazing because it's so happy, loving, amazing, great song. Wedding song for real.
I don't remember too much of the last year, but I knew who I was when it got here. And my love is just some lines and some songs. You think you've read the book, I'm still writing.
And my lover's just some lines and some songs. Again, past life. You happened during this era when I made this album. Now I'm here living my best life. You're in my past life. Is Hampstead where she filmed Wicked? Like, I've heard of this location before, but I don't know why I know it. It has to be because of her. Did she film Hertfordshire, England? So I don't know if it was exactly the place where it was filmed, but I think that's where she lived during the filming. Hold on. Hampstead is an area in London known for its open green space. Ariana Grande lived in Hampstead during the filming of Wicked and Wicked for Good. Heard. Okay. So this place is a special place for her. It's meaningful.
Guess I'm still the same, but only entirely different. And my love is just some lines and some songs.
Forgotten.
I can't imagine wanting so badly to be right. Guess I'm forever on your mind.
Period.
Little bit of poison.
Something in my head makes me want her to go up vocally on the word poison.
Little bit of poison.
She stays down, I think.
With a little bit of poison.
I want that.
I feel stranger, a little bit of sugar.
Yes.
Danger. Point of view.
That kills me.
Rather be swimming with you than drowning in the crowded room. I do.
And what a great way to wrap this up. What a great way to wrap this up. Telling us, the listeners, that even when you think you know the true story, even when you think you got all the pieces figured out, even when you think you have the inside scoop, the next big thing on Ariana Grande, like, she's still writing her book that you're trying to figure out the ending to. You don't know what's really going on. And I feel like people need to take that with every celebrity. Like, obviously there are facts and there are things caught on camera and there are people who do bad things and they get caught for it. And I know there are a lot of people who do bad things and they don't get caught. But, like, there are a lot of times where we don't have enough information and we just go with the very little information that we have and we take that, run with it, and then that becomes the truth. And that happens a little too often. And I feel like that's very dangerous. And this is something that definitely happened with Ariana recently. If I can be honest, I don't care about people's relationships enough to be a part of that community. I've never have and I never will. But, like, I do think that's something people need to learn to not do. I'm happy she was able to, you know, write about it. She even did it in We Can't Be Friends, but this song is like the much healthier version. She's kind of laughing at those people, calling them dumb. Because I think to be so dumb must be nice. Like, you really don't know what's going on. You are so clueless right now. It's laughable. Like, she's able to kind of, like, poke fun at it, which means she's not necessarily moved on, but she has a healthier relationship with dealing with this type of stuff. That's how I look at it. If she were still struggling as much as she did during the original Eternal Sunshine, you can tell by, like, the writing how the songs feel different. These newer songs have, like, a refreshed and positive mindset on all the songs. Even when she's talking about something negative, it's almost in a more powerful, more healthier position than she was when we got the original tracks. And I love that this song, the closer, out of all the songs, ends on a sweet note, but still she's, like, poking at the clueless people, the dumb people that she's laughing at. And I love that the final part, she's saying, like, I really don't care what y'all say. I'd rather be swimming with this person by myself than drowning in a crowded room of people who don't know me and are making up stories about me and making me out to be this bad person. But also, even she added in the song, what's wrong with a little bit of poison? We're not all perfect. I love that line because she isn't admitting to doing anything bad, but it is almost like and if I did fuck up, am I not allowed grace to, like, grow and learn from my mistakes? Not everybody is 100% perfect. You expecting a celebrity to be the perfect celebrity, reference to Lady Gaga. I hope you watch my Lady Gaga album reaction. What a great freaking album. Perfect Celebrity, such a banger. Like, you can't expect a celebrity or just anybody in the spotlight to be 100% perfect all the time. They are people. Yeah, this was a good closer. We just got done listening to Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Brighter Days Ahead, and I remember I had two things that I pinned. I remember the first one. These 6 songs are literal parallels, and I think I kind of touched on it earlier, but they are literal parallels to the original album. And it's almost like a retelling of the story, but she's telling it to people from a healthier point of view. It was almost like the original Eternal Sunshine. We were in it. We were in the thick of it. We were still going through it. We were struggling. Yes, we're healing. Like, I recognize, I as in Ariana Grande recognizes it, like, this is the healing process. I'm sharing things with y'all while I'm going through these things. I'm writing these songs while I'm going through these things. Here's this album. Still kind of going through it. Now that we have this a whole year later, tracks 14 through 19, intro, end of the world extended, all the way to Hampstead, it's like, now, let me tell y'all about a time where I went through these things, but I made it out because I have a healthier relationship with myself. I know that I'm not a bad person. I know that I shouldn't be treated this way. And I see my self-worth in a way that I did not see a year ago or back when I was writing these songs. This is, like, literally the perfect title, Brighter Days Ahead, because she has a whole new brighter and positive mindset on these deluxe tracks. So yes, I do think that, like, she is retelling the story, which I like. I think that's fine. It is a good set of deluxe songs that adds on to the album. It doesn't feel like throwaway songs. These songs don't feel like, okay, here, damn. If I can be honest, and I didn't say this in the past, but I feel like we have such a close relationship that I can say this. Positions Deluxe is very much here, damn. I don't even know. I know there's 4 deluxe tracks, and I'm sure I reacted to them, and I'm sure in my reaction I loved them at the time. But thinking about them now, I can't even remember what they're called. I know there's a test drive in the main thing, and there's one that goes da, da, na, na, da, da, na, na. But I couldn't tell you which one that is. Those were just like hear damn songs. These seem like actual deluxe tracks that serve to add a whole new perspective and meaning to the original body of work. Again, not trying to shit on Positions, that's an amazing album, but I just had to let that out. But I really feel like her going through those experiences kind of made her a better artist in terms of like, not just like thematically giving us an album, making everything be much more cohesive in terms of themes and lyrics and stories. Like, I feel like Eternal Sunshine is her most cohesive body of work, and this deluxe just like solidified that for sure. I love these songs. I genuinely love these songs off rip. Like, there's not one song that I did not like. Now, of course, there are some that I like more than others, but I think every one was necessary. No song feels like a hear damn song. It's like Intro End of the World was her reminding us what she went through. She brought us back to that place in the beginning. But it's the extended version. There's a twist. There's more to it. She's going deeper into it. And then we get Twilight Zone, where it's like, okay, what's happening? Is this even happening? Like, is this real? Am I making this up? And I love that that was like kind of the theme for the original album. You had a lot of moments where it's like, is this real? Is this reality? Am I in a movie? Am I in another dimension? You have those supernatural sounds where it feels like maybe she's being transported, like just that type of feeling. That's what Twilight Zone gave. And then we move on to Warm, where like she accepts, I'm that girl. You want to come to me, meet me up here on my level, but I can't change for anybody else. I can't go back down to those previous levels that I've been to before over a boy. A boy. I ain't doing it over no boy. I'm not doing it. I won't go back. You won't take me dead or alive. And then we go to Dandelion, which is more like her again establishing her healthiness in terms of her relationship with herself, where it's like, I can even make you happy now. What do you want from me? What are your wishes? What do you desire? Blow on the flower. And I can make it come true. Just like magic. Past life, where she can move on, fully move on, and forget that you exist. I feel like people say like they don't care about something, but if you didn't care, why are you commenting on it? Why are you still bringing it up? Why are you talking about it? In this song, she's fully admitting time has passed. This relationship has withered away. I'm ready to move on. I've accepted that you have moved on. You moved back to Cali. I don't remember what song she said this, but like, you moved back to Cali. I'm over here unpacking. That's not the case anymore. I'm able to move on to Hampstead, which is where I moved. You back in Cali, I'm in Hampstead right now. We on different planes, we on different dimensions. I don't know why you thought today was the day to do that, but today ain't the day to do that. Sorry, I just be getting references in my head that I have to get out. She said, I don't know why you thought today was the day to do that. We ain't never did that before. Fist bump. But yeah, this person is not even in her life anymore. They're not in her circle. They're not on her mind. Like, they used to be her medicine, and now she's realizing you were taking the breath out of me. You were literally draining me of my life, my youth, my happiness, my health. And now I'm good without you. I can do without you. And then we get to the final track where she tells us where she is currently, or the most current state that she's in. A little place, I don't know if it's little, a little place in England where she's filming a movie that's transforming her life to a whole new different Ariana Grande than she's ever been before. Yes, she's acted before, but this movie has transformed her career in ways that no other project has done. Again, she in that exosphere, literally. Wicked has done wonders for her. I love that she can do both the music stuff and the movie stuff and combine it in the movie. Yeah, you get it. I've said this so many times. She's living her best life with this one person that everybody has speculations about. But she'd rather swim with that one person than be here with all the haters and naysayers and just like negative Nancy's drowning to be in their company and for them to accept her. That's not what she's doing anymore. She's done it in the past, and it's not her. Love the writing, love the vocals, love the storytelling. Excellent deluxe songs. I know I just talked a really long time, but I just had to get that out. I really had to get that out because I love it. Out of the 6 songs, I saved 5 of them. If I can be honest, Dandelion was the only song that I didn't save, but I saved Intro End of the World, Twilight Zone, Warm, Past Life, and Hampstead. I can see Dandelion growing on me, but it was just out of all the tracks. Hearing the beginning of it, hearing that 808 made me think that it was about to be crazy banger, crazy super good time. Ended up being mid-banger, okay time. I like the thought behind it. I can make your wishes come true. In terms of the whole song, it was just on the weaker side. It might grow on me. Now, if I had to pick 3 songs, it's Twilight Zone, Warm, Low Key. I really want to give it to Past Life. I love the meaning of Hampstead because it closes up the deluxe version and tells us like the state of mind that she's in. But I'm gonna give it to Past Life. Twilight Zone, Warm, and Past Life are my top 3 off of the deluxe tracks. Now, what I was gonna ask y'all earlier, the second pin, finally taking it out because I remembered. If you had to assign each song an era, what would it be? Like intro, End of the World Extended would be Eternal Sunshine. Twilight Zone would be what? Warm would be what? Dandelion would be what? Hampstead was giving like Yours Truly a little bit, but also giving Positions. Past Life. The strings on it gives my everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching. The strings on it for some reason gives me an older album. Whether it's Yours Truly or My Everything. But like the way that she's singing, the hardness of the 808 or the beat makes me think Thank You Next. I don't know. I do want to hear y'all's opinions on what each song gives. But we've just completed Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Brighter Days Ahead. Perfect title. Let me know all your thoughts, comments, and feelings down in the comment section below. Follow me on my socials. They are here and linked down in the description. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, click that notification bell so you're always notified when I post more Ariana Grande content. Like the film, Brighter Days Ahead, I will be reacting to that. It may not come out ASAP, but I will be reacting to it. Thank you so much for watching and being patient because I know this video isn't up as fast as you thought it was going to be. But your boy's busy. I am a busy boy, busy bee. Bzzz. Anyways, I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.